What's going on, guys? It's Kyle again with DTOM Knives and Gear, and today we've got something just a little bit different. We're going to be talking about a new company in the EDC world right now, Stipe brand products. I actually reached out there. I was looking for a bit holder to hold the bits for my Vero fulcrum. This is absolutely one of my favorite tools that I carry on my person every single day. This thing comes in handy so much. If you're not a pry bar person, this one works very well as a pry bar, but one of the best features about this, and I've already done a full review on this, is the fact that it holds 2 bits and is a magnetic bit driver. Now, that's great. It holds 2 bits, so you can carry, your most used bits all the time. But I wanted to carry the other bits because it comes with quite a few. I think it comes with a T6, T8, T10, a Phillips, and a flathead. And so those are bits that I use all the time, especially as a knife guy, the Torxes. And then, of course, for a flat and a Phillips head, it just comes in handy on a day-to-day basis all the time, no matter what you do. It might not come, well, maybe not day-to-day, but it at least comes up a lot, right? I work in an office setting as a quality engineer for my company, so I don't use tools like I used to back when I was running the machines and whatnot. But I still have tasks that come up, or people around me have tasks that come up where they need a little bit driver. This thing works amazing for that. I use this thing all the time. As you can see, it's worn. I've used it quite a bit. Well, I reached out. Actually, I was on the Vero Engineering Facebook group. And somebody had asked the question, how do you guys carry your bits for your fulcrums? Well, Stipe brand actually messaged, and this was before Vero, because Vero actually came out with their own, which of course sold out like that. I can't remember what the price of it was or anything like that, but obviously anything with Vero on it is going to sell out like that, okay? And I don't know when others will be available or whatnot. But he had posted a picture of his. This little guy. This thing, now I can hold 2 bits in my fulcrum, which as of right now has the T8 and the T6. And then I also have the T10, the Phillips, and the flathead. And now I have everything that I need for something that might come up throughout the day. And I cannot tell you how useful that is. These are premium leather, premium stitching. This one I've had in my pocket ever since he sent it to me. And that's been at least a month since I've had this product. And holy crap, game changer. It really makes a difference to have these in your pocket. This is light enough and sturdy enough where I just threw it in my pocket to hold the bits. It does have a little ring there where you could put it on your keychain. I'm not sure how well that would work because the bits have really good retention at first, but over time, and especially this one because I had it in my pocket with other stuff, where the retention still stays in there like it's supposed to, but it's not going to be so secure that I think I would, put it on my keychain. This one, as you can see, very worn. I mean, it's been in my pocket with a bunch of other stuff, and it works well. I was having a problem with these coming out and being in my pocket. And I was like, why not? Okay, they feel great. Like, how is it coming out? And it really is not this fault. It was me putting those in the same pocket as this, which I was wondering why they were coming out. And it was because this thing is magnetized. And so it was pulling them out, and that's why it was falling out of my pocket. So then whenever I put it in a pocket that had anything magnetized in it, these stayed in there like they should be. And I was like, what the hell? But yeah, it's because I had this in my pocket. So don't put anything magnetic in your pocket with this, and you won't have a problem with them coming out like an idiot, like I was. Premium. I mean, I love the patinaed look that I've already gotten on this, but all the stitching is still wonderful, so well made, and just a little perfect thing to keep your bits in. I do have another one, which I will be giving away to somebody that I know who has a Vero fulcrum. that is always is. I mean, if you have a fulcrum, this is a must. It's a must-have because it's so lightweight to carry these bits in. It just I don't know why you wouldn't. You know, people count ounces or whatever, but this is so lightweight and so small, you can just throw it in your pocket, forget about it until you pull it out and you want to use a Phillips head that you don't have in your, just pull it out. Hey, I've got it. Don't worry. What do you need? Use it, put it back in, throw it back in your pocket. I love the Vero fulcrum for that versatility, and coupled with this, it's an absolute must-have in my opinion for EDC. If you're looking for a pry bar, yeah, these aren't cheap. Yeah, they're kind of hard to find. But these two items together, game changer. Absolutely game changer for EDC. And it is all because of Stipe brand. I'm going to go ahead and show you again. There is his logo. Here is his information. I will also have it down below. You can email him, ask him some questions, and then also find him on Instagram, which of course will also be down below. As well as the bit holders, he also sent me a leather slip. This leather slip is more of a lighter brown color with white, really well done stitching. And this is actually designed to house the Vero Engineering Synapse XL. So I carry this knife. This is one of my favorite knives in Vero products. But it has a pocket clip, so I didn't use the slip for that. However, I did use the slip for my GEC. That was a gift from my good friend. You know, this thing, traditional style knife, no pocket clip, right? So this thing fit in here like that, like a glove. The reason I like this particular design is because no matter what you have in here, as long as it's a decent size, these areas here are not sucking that knife in. So you actually can get your fingers in there to grab the knife. Some of the other slips that I've seen and used, it's kind of a chore to get your fingers in there and get the knife out. And then again, it's also a chore to get the knife back in. This one is done really, really well. Now, like I said, it was designed for this knife. It was not designed for the GEC, but it worked really well for me to carry the GEC in the slip. You know, it doesn't keep the knife in there as snug as it does the knife it was designed for. But he can make these in any size to fit your knife. So if you are looking for a leather slip, hit him up. These things are so well done. It's not too thick of leather. And the reason I say too thick, you know, a lot of us say thicker is better, right? But with a slip, I really like this particular thickness because it is more pliable to get your finger in there and get the knife out, which is way more important to me if I'm carrying a slip to hold my knife than the actual thickness of a leather, which it's thick enough. Like I said, it's not like the flimsy stuff, but it's flimsy enough for the knife to go in and out very, very easy. These things are around $25. Definitely hit him up. The price on these are still kind of being determined. So hit him up right now on Instagram or email him if you are looking for this, because like I said, I know Vero has put some out, but they're gone, and they were gone in minutes, just like everything else. Why wait for the actual Vero product when really it's not a Vero? I mean, it's Vero, but it's nothing to do with really design and his products. You know, it's just branding. You know, I get it if you want all Vero stuff. I do. But I'm not going to wait for that. I'm going to order something like this to carry my bits the way that I want to. Like I said, it was an absolute game changer for me to have these two tools with me at all times. And if you like EDC and you're carrying stuff on you in person, I really don't know how you can go wrong with those two products. It is an absolute dream, and it's a lifesaver. It really is. If you're sitting there and you're out and about and somebody's just like, I got to tighten this screw on it, you're the guy. You're the guy people look to if you're in this EDC community to be like, okay, what do you got? And with these two things, you can pretty much do anything. I mean, obviously, not anything, but for any kind of bit driver problems that you have, now you've got it, and you've got it in a very small package that is just so lightweight you don't feel it in your pocket at all. So the slip, I'm probably going to order some more of these slips for the sizes of the knives that I have, because I really like the design. of these, the craftsmanship, the fit that it does. I mean, the fit for this knife is just absolutely wonderful. The stitching, there is, he does put his branding on it. It's just a beautiful slip. Yeah, I know there's a lot of other places that do that, but I like the way he did it because of that, because of the way, the thinness that he uses of the leather and the way that it flares out so you can get it in and out of your pocket easily is a big deal. Now, I'm a pocket clip guy, so I don't use slips a whole lot. But if I have a knife that doesn't have a pocket clip, that's what I want. Because if I have to, take the knife out and then really dig to get the knife out and put it back in, I'm not going to use it. This one worked really, really well, especially for the knife it was designed for. It worked really well for a knife that it wasn't even designed for. It just didn't have that retention to where, it will fall out if you, do this but I didn't. It was in my pocket the whole time. So I was able to go in there, get the knife out, and put it back in with the slip still being in my pocket. So actually being a little oversized for your knife might be a little bit easier if you're like me and that's what you want to do. So anyways, guys, quick little video. I really appreciate Stipe brand for sending me these products to review. I am a fan. I totally can recommend them. And it's not just because he sent these to me. I used them and they work really well. I've never had any kind of bit driver like this before, or bit holder like this before. But like I said, it's a game changer if you have this. And if you don't have this, you need it, because I've done my review on this. This is an excellent pry bar, the best in the business as far as I'm concerned. But if you have another driver with another size bits or whatever that you have, I mean, even for, let's say the Leatherman has different bits for those. I don't know if they would fit in these slots, but I bet you could probably ask him to make one that does. So it's a game changer. I love it. I will not leave the house without this tool and this in my pocket, no matter what. Obviously a knife as well. So anyways, guys, please go check out Stipe brand right now on Instagram. Email him, let him know that you saw this product on DTOM Knives and Gear, and hit him up. It's, really inexpensive leather work for the money. It's like, for the money, these things are invaluable. I really, really appreciate him doing that. Guys, stay safe in this crazy world that we are living in, and we will see you in the next one.